Have you ever felt trapped in the maze of life, overwhelmed by the intricate web of material attachments, and wondered if there is a way to break free and rediscover your true, eternal self? Welcome to Gita Guides. Today, we journey into chapter 15 of the Bhagavad Gita, a chapter that reveals the cosmic blueprint of existence and shows us how to transcend the transient world to embrace the eternal supreme. Imagine the world as a magnificent, yet bewildering, inverted tree, its roots reaching high into the heavens and its branches stretching deep into the earth. This is the cosmic tree of life described in chapter 15. Lord Krishna explains that this tree, with its ever-changing leaves and fruits, represents the endless cycle of birth and death, the transient nature of the material world. The tree's roots are invisible, hidden in the realm of the imperishable, yet they give rise to the myriad forms we see around us. To understand our true nature, we must learn to see beyond this illusion and recognize the eternal reality that sustains it all. Krishna instructs Arjuna that the wise are those who, by cutting down the cosmic tree with the sword of discernment, can free themselves from the bonds of material existence. This metaphor is profound. It tells us that while the world of phenomena is vast and intricate, it is not our true home. Our real identity is not found among the fleeting appearances of the material realm but in the supreme, unchanging essence that underlies everything. In other words, the wise see themselves not as mere parts of this elaborate tree but as the eternal witness, the unbounded consciousness that exists beyond the physical form. This chapter also introduces the concept of the Supreme Person, or Purushottama, who is beyond the ordinary and the transient. Krishna reveals that while the world is filled with countless manifestations, there is one Supreme Being who is the source of all creation and the ultimate refuge. He is the highest reality, the eternal goal to which all living beings aspire. Recognizing and surrendering to this Supreme is the key to breaking free from the cycle of samsara, the endless cycle of birth and rebirth. What makes chapter 15 so compelling is its invitation to reframe our understanding of life. In our everyday experiences, we often get caught up in the temporary, successes and failures, joys and sorrows, praise and criticism. Krishna reminds us that these are like the leaves of the cosmic tree, they flourish for a time and then wither away. Our task is not to cling to them, but to look deeper and find the enduring self, the eternal spark that remains untouched by the external world. When we learn to detach from the impermanent and focus on the eternal, we begin to experience a profound inner peace and clarity. In practical terms, this teaching has powerful implications for modern life. Think about the times when you have been overwhelmed by stress, disappointment, or the pressure to succeed. Perhaps you have pursued goals that, while impressive, left you feeling empty once achieved. Krishna's words encourage us to shift our focus from the external, ever-changing world to our inner being. Cultivate a practice of reflection, meditation, or prayer, any method that helps you connect with your deeper self. When you do, you begin to see that the trials and tribulations of daily life are just passing phases, while your true self remains constant, serene, and limitless. This understanding can transform the way we approach our relationships, careers, and personal aspirations. Instead of being driven solely by the desire for material gains, we can channel our energy into actions that nourish our soul. Whether it's through acts of kindness, creative pursuits, or simply spending time in quiet contemplation, every step taken with awareness and detachment brings us closer to our true nature. We learn to appreciate the beauty of life without being ensnared by its impermanence. Furthermore, Chapter 15 sets the stage for the rest of the Gita's teachings. It serves as a bridge between the practical wisdom of our everyday actions and the deeper, mystical insights that follow in later chapters. By understanding the cosmic tree and the Supreme Person, we gain the foundation necessary to explore concepts like selfless action, devotion, and spiritual knowledge. This chapter reminds us that every experience, every moment of joy or sorrow, is an opportunity to learn and grow, ultimately leading us to the realization of our eternal identity. As you reflect on the teachings of chapter 15, ask yourself, how often do I get lost in the transient aspects of life, forgetting the eternal self within me? What steps can I take today to nurture my inner light and rise above the temporary challenges of the world? Remember, the journey to self-realization begins with a single, conscious step, one that leads you away from the illusions of the material realm and towards the unchanging, divine truth that resides within you. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey through chapter 15 of the Bhagavad Gita. If these insights resonate with your heart, please like this video and subscribe to Gita Guides, so we can continue exploring ancient wisdom that enriches our modern lives. Until next time, may you always recognize the eternal light within and live each moment with clarity, purpose, and deep spiritual fulfillment.